A multi-party disciplinary panel is to be established to conduct a hearing into the communications minister's relationship with a businessman, and the Gauteng Health Department has blamed the shortage of medicines on the management's failure to order the drugs on time. Ambusisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. Parliament's Joint Committee on Ethics and Members' Interests has resolved to establish a multi-party disciplinary panel to conduct a hearing into Communications Minister Dinapule's relationship with a businessman. The man allegedly benefited from a contract of the ICT Indaba, which took place in Cape Town last year. SABC parliamentary journalist Mercedes Besend reports.
The co-chairperson of the committee, Lemias Mashile, says the hearing will take place next month,
which will happen in the week of the 22nd to the 26th of April. And again, we also put together a multi-party panel that will preside over that hearing.
He says the panel and the committee will seek to establish whether the ICT Indaba beneficiary had a relationship with Pule.
If it is true that the fiancé of Minister Pule, then Minister Pule should have actually declared that in her declaration of interest.
Those who will serve on the panel include Ethics Committee Chair Ben Turok, ANC veteran Ndrum Langeni, and DA MP Diane Kola-Barnard. Mercedes Besent, SABC News, Parliament.
There's bad news for motorists as the price of fuel is set to go up again. The Energy Department has announced that price of petrol will increase by 12 cents a litre from next Wednesday. It says diesel will go up by 10 cents a litre, while illuminating paraffin will cost 26 cents more. The department has attributed the hikes to the 23 cents a litre increase in the Fuel and Road Accident Fund levies that Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan announced in his budget speech last month. Arnold Pistorius, the uncle of Paralympic gold medalist Oscar Pistorius, says his nephew will get through the difficult times. Pistorius has been staying with his family since he was released on 1 million rand bail with strict conditions more than a month ago. Pistorius is charged with premeditated murder after he shot and killed his model girlfriend Rieva Steenkamp at his Pretoria East home on Valentine's Day. Pistorius will tomorrow ask the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria to amend some of his bail conditions.
He says Oscar's character is that of a fighter and he will work through the past 6 weeks as well as a difficult time ahead. Pistorius says it is not a question of if, but when. He asked that the Paralympian be given time to work through the trauma of what he has done. Lila Magnus, SABC News, Pretoria.
And lastly, the Gauteng Health Department has blamed the shortage of medicines in some clinics in Daveyton on Gauteng's East Rand on their management's failure to order the drugs on time. Members of the Treatment Action Campaign picketed outside the Barcelona clinic in Etwatwa, as some clinics in Daveyton still do not have medicine, vaccines and antiretrovirals. The department's acting head, Ndota Biela, says they have sufficient drugs at the depots. Catch the latest news on the hour on SABC radio stations and on Newsbreak Option 1.